thoughts about winning the state championship?
Honestly, people, it never gets old, that's for sure. And maybe as I've gotten older and more mature, more wise, maybe a little bit better, you start to realize how hard it actually is to make this all come together. And I feel like maybe the first couple that I was here for, it just felt like everything fell in place. And with this group, building from ground zero has been just something special that you can't take for granted. So,
Questions?
Coach, just first state title for Eagle Mountain Saginaw and the city of Fort Worth. What does it mean?
I really didn't know that Fort Worth thing until last week. So that speaks volumes of what we're doing. I knew Eagle Mountain. I knew that we were going to be the first doing that. That was kind of the draw. People ask, what's the move for? What'd you do? Well, one, it was these kids sitting beside me. Two, it was the opportunity to build something from the ground up that had never been done. And so, honestly, for that, I'm so thankful for these young ladies. I'm so thankful for the ones that were in the locker room. For us to be able to do that, it speaks volumes of their work ethic and their skill and their talent. But I think that's kind of what I'm going to say about this group is everyone says and sees talent, but the thing about it is what they don't see and what they don't know is how hard they work at it. And so, yeah, we're talented, but we're real disciplined and we work really hard. So I can't commend these children on that enough. So,
I mean, coming in, just expectations of building up this program. Year two, win a state title. I mean, kind of when did you expect to get to this level?
Well, two things. Honestly, first off, I've been telling everybody it's not 2 years, it's 15 months. So 15 months is different than 2 years,
Yeah.
number one. Number two, someone asked me earlier in the pregame, what did I think? And I said, honestly, I felt like we should have been here last year. We should have been sitting right here. We lacked a little senior leadership, and I think kind of lacking the experience of winning. What also everybody doesn't understand is, yeah, we're talented, but in this room, most of our team last year, their first gold ball was the one we won. And I didn't really know that as much as I do now. Our first regional semifinals this year is the first one these kids have won, ever. And so, yeah, they were from a big school and they were from a program and they were successful, but not successful to the pinnacle, which is, you can see that to me is kind of the difference maker when you get to this position is how much your experience is and how well you have these kids trained to be able to overcome the big show of it, right? And so I'm just super proud of them for being able to do that and taking it to that next level and understanding what it feels like. I kept telling them last year, you don't know what you don't know. And still this year, I'm like, you don't know what you don't know. And so like we went through the elementary schools this year and walked out and high-fived them, right? And one little girl's crying, taking pictures with Kiani and all the things. And they didn't know that that's how little girls felt. And when you grow up in a Decatur and in Hereford, that's a given. That's what the kids do. That's what you do. And so it was so special to see those moments of that building process with this group and with what we're doing. I would say for me as a coaching, it probably tops the things that I've ever done.
For Brooke and even the rest of you, I mean, what you were in different programs before coming to Eagle Mountain, but what's different under this coach?
I think with Coach Forrester at the beginning, we were all kind of like, whoa. Like, she is so intense, but I think in the end, like, that made us more intense. And like, she'll literally be yelling for you till the day you die, yelling at you and yelling with you and hugging you and literally everything. I think it's just really special that we had that first year without the seniors, and I really think Coach Forrester like brought us as the senior group to like be a really good leader for the team. And I'm just like really happy that Coach Forrester was like able to at least be my coach. Like, I know that I can talk to her like after I graduate and anything, and I think it's really cool that I get to go to the school that she graduated from. So.
Oh.
I'll add on that. Coming from a private school, I think like having a really good connection at a private school with a coach is a big thing, but like Forrester's like a different type. It's like she'll be yelling at me on the court, but she's my best friend off the court. And so I feel like having that coach that I can just go talk to at any moment and I can go talk to about anything, like she's really grown me not only as an athlete but as a person off the court. And so I think I give her so much credit for what she does for all of us and all the team and like making us not just volleyball players but leaders off the court and just being a better person.
Yes, just like Molly and Brooke both said, it's definitely more than just a coach and us as players. It's the connection that she builds with all of us on and off the court that really just puts an emphasis on everything.
So did the fact that she had won a couple of titles at Decatur, I mean, did that kind of influence you to say, hey, man, I think maybe she knows what she's talking about?
I mean, I think
No, they thought.
No.
Yeah, at first no. We kind of had to like learn. We had to learn her. She had to learn us. I think that was a big thing. I think last year we really went through our trials, and she always put us like this year and last year she put us in these big, like Paraland and Volleypalooza and these big tournaments, and we kind of learned how to lose. And I think we kind of finally found our groove. Whenever we got to districts this year, and like we're sweeping people like that we couldn't even beat last year. And I think a big part of it was with Coach Forrester's like kind of community as the team. Like I didn't really talk to as many people on the team that I did this year, and I think that was a big part of Coach Forrester's coaching.
Forrester also put one goal in our mind, and I think after we had the goal of the state championship, it was the only thing that the whole team thought. And so coming into this, she put in our mind that the state championship was their end goal, and like we just worked for that and worked for that all season. And like if you would have seen the 6 days a week practice we had, that it was like it was insane, and the work that we did was so hard, but like it's truly worth it.
So two-part questions from Molly. Congratulations on the MVP.
Thank you so much.
First question is, how does it feel? Second one is, you got 4 players in double-digit kills. How much confidence does that give you that you can call any number and they can deliver?
Honestly, I'm super grateful. I couldn't have done it without all my hitters. I mean, they literally just like put a ball down. I feel like I can just throw a ball up there, good or bad, and they're getting a kill. I'm like so grateful that like I just have so many hitters that can do everything around the court. And I mean, like even these two and like Lexi, it doesn't go without a pass. So I always like first pass, I'm like, Lexi, great job. And then like having them just putting a ball up for them to hit, I mean, they're insane. Like giving it to either Brooke or Kiani, like I know that if they touch the ball, it's going down. So I think having hitters that I have so much faith in and that they have so much confidence in, like having the hitter connection that they're trusting me and I'm trusting them is something that is unforgettable on this team.
I also want to add on to that. I'm really grateful that I've had like such a good connection with Molly this year. Like in a hard moment, I'm gonna be like, Molly sent me the ball, and like I know she's gonna put up a good ball for me. And like I think that setter hitter connection is like really, really important, and I'm really glad that I've had that with her this year.
Yes, to go off what Brooke said, like any ball, even if it's tight, even if it's off, she's gonna push the ball from behind the 10-foot line, and I know she's gonna get it to me, and I'll be able to deliver. So it was definitely a big blessing to have her like send us.
You're headed to Nebraska, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Was this the best way you could end your high school career?
Yes, I really want to go off with a bang. We were talking about it all year.
Yeah.
Let's get this state championship, and we did it. So I'm really excited to go in with that to Nebraska. So yeah.
I think her actual saying was, "I'm not going in empty-handed."
Yes, that
That was her actual saying was, she's not going in empty-handed, and we're not.